For decades, the skies have been ruled by two giants, Boeing and Airbus. This duopoly has shaped everything from ticket prices to the technology that carries us across continents. But now, a new challenger is emerging from the east, China. China has spent years building its aerospace capabilities, moving from making parts to designing its own aircraft. The first major step was the C919, a single-aisle jet to rival Boeing and Airbus. Now, China is aiming even higher with a much larger, more complex project. This new aircraft targets long-haul flights, the most profitable and technologically demanding segment. It's a direct challenge to the flagship models of the established players, signaling a new era of competition. The race to build the next generation of aircraft is about more than national pride. It's a multi-trillion-pound industry that drives innovation and supports millions of jobs. For the country that masters this process, the rewards are immense. Economic power, technological independence, and global influence. As this new contender prepares to take flight, the world wonders if the long-standing duopoly is about to become a three-way race. The quiet dominance of the two Western giants may soon face its most serious test yet. At the heart of China's ambition is the COMAC C929. Developed by the state-owned COMAC, the C929 is a wide-body twin-engine jet designed for long-distance international routes. It's built to compete directly with the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and Airbus A350. Building a wide-body aircraft is a leap in complexity, requiring advanced materials, sophisticated electronics, and powerful engines. The C929 is seen as the true test of China's aerospace industry. Originally a joint project with Russia, Western sanctions ended the partnership, leaving COMAC to go it alone. This gives China full control over the design and future of the aircraft. The C929 is a flagship of China's Made in China 2025 strategy, aiming to prove mastery of one of the world's toughest technological challenges. With Chinese airlines among the world's biggest buyers, a successful C929 would secure a huge domestic market and lay the groundwork for global exports. By supplying its own airlines, China can reduce reliance on foreign jets and build a foundation for future growth. An aeroplane is nothing without its engines, and for the C929, the engine is critical. China is developing the AECC CJ2000, a high-bypass turbofan designed to rival the best from Rolls-Royce and General Electric. Building a modern jet engine is a monumental challenge, demanding mastery of metallurgy, efficiency, and safety. The CJ2000 aims for high thrust and fuel efficiency, key for long-haul jets. If successful, China will have overcome one of the biggest barriers in aerospace engine technology. Historically, China relied on Western engines, creating vulnerability to trade restrictions. The CJ2000 represents a leap toward technological sovereignty. With a homegrown engine, China gains control over its aviation future. The CJ2000 is not just a technical achievement, it's a strategic asset in the global market. The C929 and CJ2000 are central to China's push for aerospace self-sufficiency. For years, China has been one of the world's largest buyers of Boeing and Airbus jets, a strategic weakness Beijing wants to fix. The goal: become a leading producer, not just a consumer. This means building an entire industrial ecosystem, from raw materials to advanced software. Mastering the supply chain insulates China's aviation industry from external pressures. The C929 project forces collaboration and innovation across Chinese industry. Yet, full independence is a long road. China still relies on Western suppliers for many key systems. Using established suppliers ensures the C929 is competitive and can be certified globally. China's approach blends domestic ambition with global partnerships, reducing dependence in critical areas while leveraging foreign expertise. It's not about isolation, but about strategic self-reliance. Recent developments highlight China's balancing act between domestic development and international cooperation. At the 2025 Paris Air Show, COMAC resumed selecting Western suppliers for the C929, signaling the project's momentum. Deals with companies like Safran and Crane Aerospace show that, despite tensions, collaboration continues where it matters. These components, though small, are vital for safety and operation. The C929 has entered the detailed design phase, with key suppliers on board and the first prototype in sight. Russia's exit has streamlined decision-making, accelerating progress. The supplier announcements reflect the sensitive political climate, where commercial interests and national security intersect. The C929's progress is a barometer of both China's engineering prowess and the state of global cooperation. The COMAC C929 could fundamentally reshape the global market for large commercial aircraft. For 40 years, airlines have had only two choices for long-haul jets: Boeing or Airbus. A credible third competitor would spark more innovation, better prices, and more choices for airlines. China's home market gives COMAC a massive advantage, guaranteeing early orders and production stability. A successful C929 would elevate China's status as a technological superpower and inspire others to challenge the established order. For Boeing and Airbus, it means facing a new, state-backed rival in China and beyond. But breaking into the global market won't be easy. COMAC must prove its safety, reliability, and support network. Gaining certification from Western regulators will be the ultimate test. The world is watching to see if the duopoly will finally be broken. For travelers, a new competitor like the C929 could mean better products and lower prices. Competition drives innovation and efficiency, leading to greener, more affordable air travel. The C929 and CJ2000 are symbols of a changing world order, China's move from factory to innovator. Success would mark a milestone in China's journey to technological independence and reshape the global industry. The future of high-tech manufacturing is becoming more diverse, with new centers of excellence emerging. The C929 story is a reminder that even the toughest barriers can be overcome with vision and investment. The duopoly faces its first real challenge, and the balance of power in the skies is shifting. For airlines, it's a new choice. For the industry, a new era. For travelers, a promise of more affordable, sustainable flights. The dragon is learning to fly, and the world will feel the breeze.